my favorite tip when it comes to negating self-doubt. Don't want to miss this tip because this is crucial, and that is going to be,
Girl, I'm hoping you pretend.
hello and welcome back to With the Tea. My name is Tatiana, and on this channel we discuss growth, business, and self-improvement. And let's just say it, if you're liking these videos, if you're liking what you see, go ahead and hit that like, comment, and subscribe notification button, whatever you need to do to see more of this. We are building something together, and I like what I'm seeing, and I hope you are too. Perfection. Let's just get into it. Today we're going to be talking about some heavy stuff here. First thing I want to lead you with is, if you're experiencing uncertainty or insecurity related to your abilities and your worthiness, as well as your decisions that you're making, then you're probably experiencing self-doubt. Some of the ways that I've seen it manifest in others is comparing yourself. That's number one. Feeling like you're not good enough for the situation that you're in, and always questioning yourself on whether you should do this or you should do that. Now, if you're doing some of these behaviors, you are clearly experiencing self-doubt. So in my opinion, I'm talking about this today because I think that self-doubt is a huge emotion that is hard to overcome. We talked about self-doubt. We already know what that is. Cool. Now let's go into my 3 principles that I think will combat self-doubt every single day. And the first one is going to be self-love is going to combat self-doubt. Self-love is the epitome of living a healthy and fulfilling life. It looks so different on everyone. Self-love is an expression of who you are and loving each and every part of you. And the people that experience self-love to the fullest, they love every inch of themselves, regardless of what they've been through, what they're going through, how they see themselves, flaws and all. We love it all. Learn to trust yourself. Now you're like, Tatiana, okay, what does that even mean? Trusting yourself comes with patience and talking to yourself, encouraging yourself, not going into negative talk. You need to practice self-compassion. Show yourself some love, show yourself some ease, because like I said in my other videos, no one's going to do these. You have to show up for yourself. It's acknowledging your worth. Give yourself some grace, give yourself some kindness, and do it without feeling any judgment to yourself. Tatiana, you slept all day. I don't sleep all day, but you slept all day. What are you gonna make of yourself? How could you do this? You can ramble on and on about, the bad shortcomings that you see in yourself, or you could say, Tatiana, you worked so hard for the past 5 days. Give yourself some grace. Allow yourself to be tired. Allow yourself to just decompress. Give yourself 5 more minutes. Get it together, pull it together, and let's do it. On to the next thing. Self-love comes in all shapes and sizes. What that looks like may be different to others. Taking time to focus on your emotional and physical needs. If you feel like none of these tips are working or it's just very redundant, okay, then scratch that. What you need to do is do something that relaxes you, whatever that means to you. You can't watch this right now, you're not in the space, turn the video off, go do what relaxes you, come back to the video, and let's get it popping. You need to be in the mindset of creating goodness rather than feeling negative before you even start looking into how to become, away from the mindset of experiencing self-doubt. The next topic that kind of negates self-doubt is going to be self-care.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
It depends on what you want to do, how you want to balance that. For me, I like to take a long, good shower. I like coming to my couch, reading a book, watching like 15 minutes of TV while doing work. That makes me feel good. And whatever that means to you, when you practice self-care, you tend to get out of your head. That's typically what we're doing. I already know what I want to say. When I say it, you're gonna be mad because I say it all the time. Write down your accomplishments, write them down. Acknowledging your accomplishments shows you are progressing. And when your mind creates the fact that you are progressing in life, it's going to want to continue to do that. You create excitement within yourself because you are continuing to move forward. Guess what? You're going to move forward. So continue to write down your accomplishments. It is crucial. Though if you continue to write down good thoughts, put it in the air, you are going to continually gravitate to good thoughts, to picking yourself up, to self-compassion, to self-love. okay? Now, another thing that you could do, you could start doing new challenges that are exciting, that put you out of your comfort zone, and it just creates a different amount of self-esteem. For example, I'm going to start creating things that I want to accomplish that are fun. The first thing on my list that I have is ballroom dance. Yes, this is out of my comfort zone. Yes, I have no idea what I'm doing. Yes, I want to be put in a room with professionals that know what they're doing. This is just going to make me feel outside of the box. I'm not going to think about myself. I'm going to think about learning and try to achieve something new. It's a challenge. You should do it too, whether it be a class, whether it be something different that you didn't think you're going to do. It helps create stability in your mind that you can accomplish challenges. Anything that is brand new to your mind and you're like, oh, this seems fun and it seems challenging. Why not? 5Ks and running challenges. How it feels so good to not know what you're getting into, but then at the end of it, come out winning, happy, excited that you did it. So new challenges is key, okay? All right, so we talked about self-love, we talked about self-care. Now let's just get into my favorite tip when it comes to negating self-doubt. Don't want to miss this tip because this is crucial, and that is going to be psychological safety.
Beautiful.
This is chef's kiss. This is so important. Psychological safety talks about your surrounding, your outer being. So a lot of people tend to say, yeah, I've done all the work. I meditated, I practice self-love, I practice self-care, but then they still find themselves in a rut, and that's because their outer circle does not allow them to have psychological safety. What is psychological safety? Is the ability to feel safe, respected, heard, understood without repercussions or any of that. Feeling supported, respected, and you contribute to your blank. You insert it here. It could be your relationship, it can be your mother-daughter relationship, it could be your work relationship with your boss. You could apply this to all relationships if you want, but it has to be a point where you look in and say, do I feel accepted, respected, and supported in this environment, okay? And we're gonna go through some yays and some nays. I'm gonna ask you some questions. No questions. Yes, I'm gonna ask you all these questions to help you understand where you are in that relationship, okay? You're going to say yay or nay. How are you communicating in your relationships? Is it a good, positive communication style, or do you fear talking, don't want to talk? Do you voice your opinion, and when you voice your opinion, you feel like you're not heard? Or when you communicate, everything seems to be gaslit on you? Think about the communication style in that relationship. Does it look good, or does it look really bad? Yay or nay, you decide. Are you comfortable with speaking your opinions? Are you comfortable with asking questions and talking about your opinion? You check yay or nay. Do you feel valued, and do you feel respected? Yay or nay. Do you feel comfortable giving and receiving feedback? Does it feel good to give this feedback, or does it not feel good? All right, almost there. Do you feel comfortable taking risks, and do you feel comfortable making mistakes in this relationship? If the answer is yes to these questions, congratulations, you are in a psychological safe space. Mentally, you are safe. Now, if it's not, you need to relook at a lot of the relationships that you tied that to. Honestly, because you can't continue to grow or erase self-doubt when you constantly have this environment that is holding you back. You need to be in a space to where you feel comfortable without judgment. So guys, that is my top tips for you today when it comes to self-doubt. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.